I think a lot of us train, and not for the physical aspects that we get out of it or the aesthetics. It's the therapy. It's the therapy. That's what we get out of it. And that's why it's very difficult for a lot of us to pull back, because it's a necessity. If you were to ask myself or a lot of these other people, like, how do you stay motivated? It's like, I don't know how not to train. It's a necessity for me. It's like me getting my AA batteries in the morning. If I don't want to train, I may not be a good person to be around. I may be a little bit more highly strung, so it's a good outlet. Now, it doesn't have to be weight training. It could be going for a run. It could be a yoga session, a game of tennis, just some sort of physical outlet. It's like if you leave a dog at home and don't walk him for the day, he's probably going to chew the house apart. And I think it's the same with the human psyche. We just don't realize it. A lot of this frustration comes out in different ways. But I think if a lot of people had more physical activity, and we know the longevity aspects associated with it, I think that would help a lot of people with their mental condition.
By now, I would hope that almost everyone watching this video understands that exercise, in many cases, has proven to be better than antidepressant medicine. Regular exercise centers you, grounds you, calms the inner beast, soothes the savage breast, helps you deal with the niggles and the frustrations and puts it all into perspective. You go in with a cloudy head, you come out with a clear head. Male or female, no matter what you do, whether you're doing yoga, whether you're walking outside in the sunshine, or whether you're beasting yourself in the gym like Kris was talking about in that Unfiltered interview I just talked about. Here is the thing for you to remember. It's very simple. If you're out of the exercise habit, go, start exercising, moving your body, get yourself slightly out of breath like I am now. Do it almost every day for 2 weeks. Then stop, see how you feel. If you don't need to do that, if you're like, oh Nick, this is so blindingly obvious, because you're going to feel sluggish, your mind is not going to be as good, your sleep isn't going to be as good, your digestion might not be as good, you might not be as patient. If you know that and you're not exercising, what on earth are you doing? You know it. Remind yourself of how good you feel when you exercise. Understand, accept, own the fact that you don't have to go into a gym to exercise a clock at a time. You can go outside, rain, sleet, snow, sun, doesn't matter. You can do some jumping jacks at home, get your heart rate elevated, have sex, do something regularly. Use your body and your mind will thank you. We're not talking about body, we're not talking physiological, we're not talking about cardiovascular health. Your mind will thank you, your mental health will thank you. You know it, you've got no excuses.